Man, we are just sticking with this album. We are all for it. Who's we, bro? I don't know. Hi, guys. Welcome to Libra X. I hope everyone's having a good day. I know I am. Spent the day watching the kiddos. I am Tuckerino'd, but I'm here for some David Bowie. Let's fucking go. We're sticking with Young Americans. This is a request from Gail H. Thank you for your support, Gail. I truly appreciate it. Thank you. We're going to be listening to Right. That's it. That's all the song title is Right. Off of Young Americans, which was his 9th studio album released in 1975. As we have said, this is his, showcases Bowie. Sorry, that's a town near me. Bowie, showing his interest in soul and R&B music. And we've definitely heard that so far in the title track and Fame as well, that we listened to last week. He's got a very varied approach on this album, but it's also got a lot of mainstream appeal, it feels like. So, but at the same time, not. Like, I love how Bowie you could sell it either way almost. Like, it's niche or it's mainstream. There's a lot to love from every angle. And let's go. Stop talking, Lee. If y'all are not subscribed, please help a brother out. Click that icon right below these beautiful locks. I'd really appreciate it. It takes like 2 seconds. It's absolutely free, and it really helps the channel out. And I promise I'll never say it that way ever again. All right, here we go. David Bowie, Right, in 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, I had the right idea for that. There you go. Hell yeah. Wacky Wednesday, baby. This is dirty, bro. That riff. Oh, that little extra note is so good. Oh, you little shit. Sorry, it's really hot in here. Carlos. Right?
Taking it all the right way, giving it in the back. Taking it all the right way, loving no turning back. Never leave, no, never no turning back. Taking it all the right way, keeping it in the back. Taking it
Drummers and putting in overtime. Just like those fucking backup singers. Blue-eyed soul. Oh. Wow, what a climax there at the end. Literally. That was a very sexual song, I felt like. Am I right? You never know. Oh, man. First off, who was playing that sax? So that was David Sanborn, I'm guessing. And of course, we already found out that Luther Vandross did vocal arrangements and backing vocals, along with Robin Clark, Ava Cherry, and Larry Washington on the congas. Earl Slick on guitar, Carlos Alomar on guitar, David Bowie on vocals, guitar, and keyboards. Oh, that was a clavinet I was hearing. Never mind. All right, so Mike Garson played clavinet on this song as well, and the piano. David Sanborn, saxophone, already said that. Willie Weeks on the bass guitar every time. And then Andy Newmark on the drums. Yeah, man. I don't know who was playing what for the guitars. It sounded like Carlos to me. I'm just dartboard, you know. It sounded like Carlos. But it could have been Earl Slick or Bowie for all I know. But that was a sick little lick there that they had there at the end. It was a very kind of like salsa soul kind of vibe. It was like a mix of those two. Very sensual. Damn, y'all had some good music back then for I'll say love making music. There you go. Y'all had some good shit back then. Nowadays they got some good stuff too, but it just, I don't know. It doesn't have the risque factor. There's no nuance in anything anymore. It's all just like bludgeoned to death through your eye holes. You know what I mean? There's no just like subtly weaving in some sensual ideas, or it's straight porn. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know. It's either they're completely, you know, I don't know how to explain it, but it's either you're this way or you're that way. There's no in between anymore. It's all right versus left. I hate to put it that way, but that's, you know. And there's other ways to put it, but I'm not putting it that way. That would sound really bad. But it's, you know, you're one thing or you're the other thing. There's no subtlety. It's lost in a lot of art these days and a lot of culture in general. It's just bludgeoned. Like you're just getting bludgeoned, hammer and a nail. It's crazy, man. That you guys are blessed with so much good art back then. But I think, like we said on this channel before, strife and turmoil creates good art, because nobody learned anything or got inspiration really from well, I can't like say that completely, but it's, I don't know, if it's good times all the time, you never learn anything. If you can actually go through some bad times, which I recommend, like some real dark night of the soul shit, that's when you learn the most about yourself and what you're capable of and what you're actually here for and what your purpose is. Because I think everyone has a purpose, but not everyone finds it. If you catch my drift, you know, like it's out there. You just have to go find it, and there's probably multiple avenues that we have to take too. And I don't know what is right. Like I said, this felt like more of like I couldn't catch all the lyrics because that's just how he sings, but it definitely felt very, you know, sensual and all that. But I don't know. I just got a weird sort of idea springing from it, you know, like what is right? What is wrong anymore? Like what even is reality? Like I know that there is this objective truth out there somewhere, you know, like we say, like we've got ideas for gravity and theory and stuff, but it's all theory, you know, at the end of the day. We've got provable things by our own metrics that we created, you know, that like it's just, I feel like the system is created just all in general to service the system, you know. And I mean, I don't want to get too revolutionary up in here, but I feel like that just leads and breeds to corruption, breeds corruption. Because eventually, no matter what, the system is going to attract people that are don't have the best intentions for people or for the greater good, For the greater good. I don't know. Right and wrong is whatever you want it to be these days. And I feel like that's the scariest thing in the world. And people believe the craziest shit. They just read the headline or they listen to some Facebook reel of some guy badly CGI or, green screened onto some like text or a picture from the internet. Did you know? It's like, what? Like, no wonder people are going crazy because all the shit that people watch and the stuff that's fed to them through their digital slot machine, it's just garbage. Garbage in, garbage out. That's what it comes down to. And I think that's why coming back to this music and this old-timey approach to listening to things and just sitting there and actually soaking them in and listening to it, it's really doing me a good service because all this stuff nowadays, it's not all. Most of the mainstream stuff that's on the radio and stuff that's pushed by record labels and executives, it's trash. It's not mince words about it. It's trash. And I don't know, man. I feel like the real artists are out there on the fringes, which was like the opposite of your day. Because even on the radio, you guys had legendary, amazing artists that were producing hit after hit after hit that was actual good music and actual instruments and musicians. And nowadays, it could be one or two people with an iPhone and a drum kit. You know what I'm saying? Which I'm all for. Everybody should be able to make music. But I don't know. I think it's just too easy now. You don't have to learn anything. You don't have to do nothing. All you have to do is press some buttons. It's what it boils down to now. And people eat it up. Crazy. All right, I'm done spieling. That was a great track. And as always, Mr. Bowie always brings something out of me to speak about, And I really like this album. It's been very experimental for him, very different. But still, I do get station-to-station vibes here and there. But that's because that's the only really full album I've listened to by him. So that's like my reference point. But I do feel some station-to-station vibes in some of the instrumentals at points. But at other points, it's completely different. So I'm excited to hear more. Hopefully y'all send in another request for Mr. Bowie by next week. If not, we'll continue on with this album, I guess, as scheduled. I don't know. That was great, though. I think my favorite part would be the backup singers, again, with his vocals and his cadence and just how adaptive and malleable David Bowie is. Like, he literally can do anything. Like, he can do this. He can do heavy metal, probably, if he wanted to. He probably could do country. He can do jazz. We know that, like he could. He's just that. He's the thin white Duke. It's crazy, man. What a guy. Thank you for watching, guys. I appreciate it. Thank you for joining me for another Bowie Wednesday or any day because I could pop in at any day with David Bowie. I really can, but I try to save it for Wednesday. Hope you all enjoy. Thank you for watching. If you all don't know, we have a Patreon right here. That is a picture of it. There's a link in the description. Join the $15 tier or up. You get one free request a month. You join any of the tiers, get access to all of our exclusive behind-the-scenes bonus content, hours and hours of full album reactions to the Beatles, Blind Faith, King Crimson, all kinds of stuff, But it's a good time over there. We have a great community, and we have room for one more, so come on over. The seat's warm, but I didn't fart in it, I promise. And that's not just a thing. There's also a PayPal link in the description for tips, requests, and anything else. See you later, guys. Be safe.